a podcast to honor the gods.
This better come with a sacrifice.
Dave X Media.
Welcome back to Content Capable. I'm Samuel O'Brien. I'm your host. I'm really excited to bring you the episodes for this year's season. We've had a little bit of a delayed start, but that is totally fine. I have taken some time to have a look at the podcast, figure out what I want to do with it, and really make a decision on how I can best give as high quality of a podcast as possible to you all, while also still looking after my work-life balance and everything. There won't be too many massive changes. What I am trying to do is schedule a few more breaks in the year. So there will be a few more weeks without episodes, but I'm hoping that will kind of balance out with higher quality interviews with much more interesting people, in my opinion. I'm really excited to bring you. I've got some great episodes planned, and some really exciting returning guests as well. I've had such a great time reconnecting with both the community that listen to Content and Capable, but as well as the community of people I've managed to build in connecting with all of these guests. You know, I've had such a great time speaking to these people, and I don't want to stop speaking to them because they have taught me so much about my life. As I said, we'll have quite a little bit shorter seasons. I'm hoping to give you these shorter seasons in bite-sized chunks, so you can, listen to a whole bunch. There'll be a few weeks break, and then we'll go back to listening to a whole bunch as well. But I'm really excited. If you've got any guest suggestions or requests or return guests that you want to hear from, feel free to reach out to me via, the email contentandcapablepod@gmail.com, but also, on Instagram and wherever else you can find the podcast or myself. I really want to make sure that this podcast is worth it for you, but also is worth it for new listeners and a wider, bigger audience. I want to speak to people in different areas, not just, pure creative, but people who are being creative within their fields, whether it's sport or business or economics or politics. I want to hear how people are changing and challenging the status quo, because those interviews and those chats are things that I think are really valuable, and we don't speak about them super often. It's really hard to talk about how you're actively challenging the status quo, when you are existing within it. And so it's great to explore that. And I think I'm really excited to do that. There'll be some great returning guests. I'm really hoping to talk about some of the things I have found interesting and I have fallen in love with over the past few years. Everything from pop culture through to, weird niche interests like logistics, as well as hopefully speaking to a few more really interesting people in the world of sport and business and creative arts. I'm really looking forward to it. We'll also celebrate 4 years of Content and Capable in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited about that one because, there is so many great things that this podcast has done. Give me a yell if you've got any stories or any people you want me to chat to. I'm really looking forward to it. The first episode of Content Capable is already in your feeds. I'm really looking forward to hearing what you think of it, and getting more episodes out to you over the next few weeks. Thank you so much for listening over the past few years. If you are a continuing listener, if you're a brand new listener, welcome to the podcast. You can start wherever you want, and I'm really looking forward to hearing what you think about it as well. Happy listening.